He was a pioneer in the internet in Brazil in the 90s, got bored, and does what every pioneer in the internet does. He became a comedian. So he hosts his own comedy show in Brazil. He's had over 15 million views on YouTube. Please welcome to the stage Murilo Gun.
Hi, my name is Murilo, and basically I would like to say three things. I would like to say, what is Singularity? I would like to say what I learned at Singularity, and I'd like to say what I will miss from Singularity. First, what is Singularity? Singularity University is not really an university, and it's not really about the singularity. Singularity University is more like a reality show. It's a mix of Big Brother and Shark Tank with some big theory characters in it. It's a reality show where the location is the NASA Research Park, and 80 selected people from 35 countries stay for 10 weeks, sleeping, playing, eating, drinking, studying, working, and competing. Competing to see who can share more knowledge through conferences. And this reality show is really very different from the others. It's the only reality show in the world where participants talk about DNA sequencing while eating popcorn. They talk about drones for disaster response during a party, you know? It's the only place in the world where great speakers want to come because they have the best questions after the talk. It's the only place where you can have Peter Diamandis giving a talk through a bean robot while exercising a running machine and eating fruits. Fuck, that's it's crazy. And this reality show has a very good part. There's no elimination. Everybody wins the prize of trying to impact 1 billion people in 10 years. And I'm not really sure which project of this will impact 1 billion people in 10 years, but I'm sure that the inputs we got here and the connections we created here, it will impact positively much more than 1 billion people in much less than 10 years. I bet my hair on that. My hair is good. Second, what I learned at Singularity. Besides all the curriculum, I learned a lot of important things in my life. I learned that being 45 minutes late is only acceptable in Brazil. Maybe Argentina, I don't know. I learned how to create a 3D printed bottle opener. Fuck, man. Huh? I learned that if you put a NASA sticker on your laptop, you feel like you are an astronaut. It's amazing. It's good. I learned that you should never introduce yourself as an entrepreneur. You have to introduce yourself as a serial entrepreneur. I learned that if you don't have a good product, just put some artificial intelligence somewhere. No, it's good. Works. I learned that if you don't have a good question and want to look smart, just ask how to scale this. I learned that if you don't have a good innovation, just create a marketplace for innovators. That's right. Yes, that's right. But the biggest lesson I learned is it's all about people. When you're selected to join Singularity and you receive the list of participants, you get curious and maybe Google them, and you realize there's some interesting people, and then you arrive here and you start meeting these people not meeting, you start living with these people, and you realize there's a lot of interesting people. And then, after some time, maybe 3 days, you become friends. It doesn't make any sense, but it happens. It's a reality show. And then you realize there's a lot of really, really, really interesting people, and then you start deep learning about these people, and you realize it's fucking amazing, crazy people, and even after 2 months, you keep discovering how amazing they are. Now, imagine the possibilities of connections when you put all these people together in this reality show. People with different backgrounds, like biotech, nanotech, edtech, data mining, machine learning, space exploration, solar painting, boat building, Everest climbing, and 41 megapixels camera smartphone. We have an expert now. People with experience in storytelling, fundraising, design thinking, DNA, HIV, PHP, CNC, GGC, GG, JC. CJ, AJ. My point is, robots are amazing, artificial intelligence is beautiful, but so far, it's all about people. Third point. Third point, what I will miss from Singularity. And this is particular for these people here. What I will miss? I will miss the announcements each morning. I will miss the soccer each afternoon. And I will miss the alcohol almost every night. I will miss the storytelling sessions on Mondays. I will miss the cultural parties on Fridays. And I will miss Leo's barbecue on Sundays. I will miss celebrating Swedish midsummer and singing something that I don't understand. I will miss celebrating Francis Day and singing something that I don't understand. And I will miss celebrating International Pie Day and not understanding why I'm celebrating International Pie Day. I will miss Yaron's controversial questions. I will miss Vivian's philosophical questions. And I will miss Ricardo's complicated questions. Both of them, always 2 questions. No? I will miss Francisco dancing salsa. I will miss Daniela applauding like this. And I will miss Kunal saying, I love it. I will miss Virpal's smile. I will miss Jordi's laugh. And I will miss Francisco's family. I will miss the French guys dancing. I will miss the Indian guys dancing. And I will miss the Dutch guys drinking. Like a lot. I will miss Raymond's abundance of hair. I will miss Ross' scarcity of hair. And I will miss Paul Safo's mustache. It's beautiful. I will miss the speakers who I missed because I took a nap at the lounge. I will miss the XYC students who I didn't talk to a lot. And I will miss the NASA interns who I didn't talk at all. Do you know what? I will miss quinoa. I'll miss. I will miss quinoa, I will miss tofu, I will miss the astronaut ice cream, I will miss the wooden cutlery, but I won't miss the information process. No. I was thinking, I will miss not watching TV. Life gets much better without TV, you know. I will miss not sleeping very much. The days get longer. I will miss not have sex. I'm really proud of me, really. Really, I can do it. I can do it. I never thought I could handle 10 weeks, you know. 9, Thank you, baby. I will miss the lost MacBook chargers. I will miss the NASA cop complaining about the noise. I will miss Google Shopping Express. Fuck, I'm gonna miss it. It's amazing. I will miss the roof of the credit union that, by the way, nobody went. I will miss the top of Hunger One that, by the way, nobody climbed. I will miss a lot of stuff, but do you know what I will not miss? I will not miss the real friends I met here, because I'm pretty sure that we'll get back together really, really soon. Maybe as partners in a company, maybe partying in a club, or maybe at Javier and Beatrice's real marriage. I would like to thank you, all the staff, the speakers, the faculty, everybody, the pitch coaches, the mic runners, the morning cleaners, the catering team, video production team, logistics team, and of course, I would like to thank the guy that's above of us, Peter Diamonds. Thank you.